I've seen and heard a lot about how to leave a narcissist. I've even been asked a countless number of times. The truth is, there is no playbook on how to leave. There is no do A, B, or C. It's really a mindset shift. It's that single moment when you finally decide enough is enough. You decide that you're finally done living in someone else's reality and abandoning yourself. Now, that only comes after years of slowly realizing how you've been living in this emotional and physical prison of always explaining yourself, always second-guessing your perception of reality, living each moment with shallow breaths. And that's a big one because we often don't realize how we lose the ability to even breathe properly, which really messes with our nervous system. When you lose touch with who you are and just become an extension of who the narcissist is, you start to wake up. For me, one day, something shifted. I was just tired. Not even angry at that point, but just done. Just completely over it all. I did not care about any consequences. I just knew I was going to do me for once in a long time. I remember thinking, this can't be love if I feel this invisible. So I chose me. Not in a dramatic or tear-filled scene, but in a quiet moment where I finally said, I don't need to be broken just to stay. And that was it. Leaving wasn't easy. You do have fear, doubts, and what ifs, but when you're really ready, those don't stop you. In fact, your actions might even scare the narcissist because in that moment, you become emotionless. Like them, sort of. Like the Terminator, but you're terminating all the games. You're only focused on the mission, getting out. You know you're ready when you stop needing someone to validate what you've lived through. You stop explaining your side of the story to people who don't want to understand. You're prepared to go anywhere as long as it's not with them. And you forgive yourself for not leaving sooner. And that was the hard part. But realize this, you didn't know what you know now. You stayed because you were trying to survive. And now you're finally choosing to live. If you're in that place, confused, drained, questioning yourself, just know this. You don't have to wait for it to get worse to walk away. You can leave because you're allowed to want peace anytime. The narcissist programs you to believe otherwise. If you're staying because of the kids, take another look at what the situation is doing to you. Then ask yourself again if that's a viable reason to stay. Is that really doing them any favors? Choosing yourself is not selfish. It's literal survival. And it's the start of coming home to who you really are. You're no longer a victim of circumstance, nor are you a passive observer of life. You're a creator, a decision maker, a transformer. Also, trust me when I say, that first night of sleeping without the enemy is absolute bliss. Like literally chef's kiss.